it's MK and I am back with another 31 days of cut file fun, and today we are doing the Fresh Air cut file from Pear Tree Cut Files. I have my title, my additional pieces for the title that says Lakeside. I have a few pieces from Catch of the Day by Graphic 45. I had to find all my pieces, but there they are. Some of the pieces I did alter prior to this video, so if they don't look like your pieces, it's because I altered them before. And then I also have these My Mind's Eye sticker sheet left over from By the Sea many moons ago. I have my lighthouse that I did not use a couple layouts ago, actually last week. I have this Catch of the Day scrap piece of paper, this beautiful embellishment that was put in a swap for me, and later on in the video I actually turn it over and realize the name is on there, so I apologize about that. There's my Fresh Air cut file, and then I have this one piece of cardstock that I found floating around in a kit. Now I'm going to be using, or creating, the back side of this pocket page, and I've already done the other side. But this is the side that has my pockets to the open, if that makes sense. So I can pull out all my pictures and I don't have to worry about what is already glued to the other side of my pocket page. So if you guys are familiar with my scrapbooking style, I have no rules. There isn't anything I can't do in my scrapbooks. In all honesty, I don't follow the rules at all. I don't worry about acid-free. I don't worry about whatever the other word is, linen, I think it is. I don't worry about any of that stuff, you guys. And so when it comes to pocket pages, I'm also not limited to my pockets. I put everything that I want to on the outside because I don't want to cut it up. Now, surely I could have put all my photos on that one piece of cardstock and then added the embellishments and created it as if it was one whole page, and then later cut everything all up. However, I didn't want to do that. I love putting elements on the outside of my pocket pages, and the way that my brain thinks is it will still be protected because it's going to be next to a page protector. It's not going to be the first page in my album. So I'm not worried about it getting damaged because it still has a page protector on top of it, and the only time it'll be exposed is when the album is being flipped through. So that's how I think about it. So anyways, I had an idea in my brain for the word fresh on my cut file, and I'm going to get to it as soon as I get all of my elements together. I don't like the thick white borders on my stickers, so I do take the time to cut them off. That's what I went to go do on that banner, is just trim it off just a little bit. And then I do the same thing with the sailboat later as well. But right now I'm going to put this wave paper that I pulled from my scrap bin, my water scrap bin, by the way. I don't have all my scraps in just one bin. I still keep them organized by theme. So that way they're easily found. I can sift through them easily based off of what I am scrapbooking about, if that makes any sense. So anyways, what I had planned to do is put elements behind to make it look like, you know how when you take a picture and you put open words on it like this, and then you cut out the picture, and then it's behind the letter. That's what I was trying to do, but my sailboat was too big. The other sailboat that I had was three-dimensional. I didn't want to disassemble it too much. It just didn't seem to work with this particular cut file like I wanted it to. So I ended up just backing the cut file like I did yesterday, and I apologize about that, you guys. It's the same exact thing, and we're supposed to show you guys different ways to use your cut files 31 times. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that or not, but for this one, I did have a different thing in mind. However, it just didn't work out because of my elements being a little bit on the larger side compared to how big I cut this cut file. So I took my my embellishment that was gifted to me or put in a swap, and I disassembled it. It doesn't look like I flipped it over and showed you guys the name of the gal. I apologize about that too. I should be better at this, you guys. I really should. I'm an awful person. I'm so sorry. But I did take it apart because it worked better in two different areas instead of just being the one long strip. So I do keep both elements. I just used them in a little bit of a different way. I'm going to create a cluster up at the upper left portion, just in some dead spots on my photos. These are pictures of my pelicans that come in. These are called great white pelicans. I did not know that until I decided to look them up, because over in California, their pelicans didn't look like my pelicans, and I wanted to know why. So I looked them up. There are actually 6 different species of pelicans, and they are all found all over, the wet areas of the world. I don't want to say all over the world because it's the wet areas of the world. And I have to say, Australia's pelicans are beautiful, according to the photos that I saw. So, just to let you know, I love my pelicans, and I love the fact that they look pure white, but when they spread out their wings, they've got those black tips on them. They are just so pretty, you guys. And I found out something different. Wow. I found out something different about the pelicans as well, that for these guys, when they get a little horn on their beak, that only shows up when it shows that they are in the mating season. And so then when they show up without a horn, clearly it's not that time of the year for them. But I just thought that that was kind of interesting, because normally they're over in our lake with the horn. So I thought, oh my gosh, they come here to have babies. That's so cool. It just makes my heart happy that they're comfortable enough to do that over in our little lake. So anyways, taking all of my little elements and just trying to figure out where else they go and make. So I have one large title, a smaller-ish little cluster, and that is it. I honestly don't mind that I don't have a lighthouse at my lake, but we do have smaller sailboats because we can't have motorized boats in this lake. It's just not big enough for motorized boats. Plus the seaweed gets a little out of hand that it could possibly tangle up in there. So we do have some sailboats, but they're not the ginormous ones that you see on the ocean floor, clearly. But it is kind of cool to use these elements, even though it's about a lake. I'm okay with that. Anyways, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I really, truly appreciated this. Appreciate you guys hanging out with me is what this meant. So anyways, be sure to check out the Facebook group and see everything that is going on over there. I am ecstatic at how many people have asked to join, how many people are actually playing along, how many people are using up their cut files that they've had in their stash. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is fabulous, and thank you for making it all happen. It is just awesome. All right, thank you so much, and I'll check y'all later. Bye.